Okay, so first step, he backed him up. Second step, we're gonna move that front end over. So back him up again, and I want you to be mindful of what you're doing with your hands, making sure you're not pulling him into you, right? Good. So now what you're gonna do is loose rein. You're gonna go and push that front end over. Good, let him out. Awesome, then drive forward. We're gonna do that again. I know I told you that was the last time. Go ahead, draw him in again. All right, back him up. So enough energy that when you release, he should take another step. I want to see another step. Walk with him if you need to so we can get it. Good, good job. There you go, good. Now, this time when you walk in, if you have to, go up and push him. But I want you to kind of walk in this direction to show him where you want him to go, right? And then if he doesn't go, then kind of push him through. But always show him, I'm going to say, "Hell, don't go forward yet. I didn't ask you to." Always show him the way first. So let me do that again. And that initial cue is always important because that's ultimately the cue you want them to always learn to respond to, right? So it's like, all right, so we're going to back up. Wake him up a little bit here. There we go, good. I'm going to show him the direction I want him to go in. There. I'm kind of like stepping, like the name of this game is like, I want to do as few steps as possible, right? So it's like, I'll kind of step in that direction, but it's like, I'm going to anchor myself back here because once he starts moving, I'm drawing back to like where I am so that I can send him around me. Make sense? Now, but if you do have to get so close that you need to, you're going to stay. I don't want you to funnel backwards because then we'll yo-yo him in. Stay where you are, drive him around, and then as you start to drive him around and you get your spacing and positioning, then you'll kind of fall back into position where you're driving him around you. So I'm going to draw him in here. We'll back you up, bud. Good. Very good. So hold on there, Sally. No, no, no. The opposite. If you do this, you're pulling him forward, right? He's coming forward. He's not moving over. Okay. So what I need you to do is you should have a loose rein. You're not pulling him forward. You're not pulling him that way. You're pointing that way, and he's responding. You're directing him that way. But he has to have a loose rein so you don't end up yo-yoing him back into you. Good. Okay. Awesome. Very good. Loose rein. No, don't tighten up on that rope. There you go. But make sure there's no tension. Point through there. Yeah, walk in and point that direction. Give him clarity. Point. There you go. Good. Take a deep breath. Lower your hand. Very good. Now drive him forward and around. There you go. Very good. Outstanding. Back him on up. Good. Point. Point. Keep pointing. Don't stop. Use your right hand and drive. Good. Okay, come back over here with me. Here's what I want to see. Is you've got a lot of tools here, Sally, right? So when you point this way, you're going to your right hand, which you can do if you need to, but you can even use your right hand to say, hey, like when you point that way, say, hey, get over that way, bud, right? So try to use what you can before you get in there. But if he doesn't, then you'll get in there and you'll say, hey, get over there, right? And you'll kind of shove him over there. So think about your positioning here. You're kind of doing this and you're walking in there. What I want you to do is don't go past there, okay? Don't come on this side. I want you to walk in this direction, okay? So walk over here, and then if you need to, pick up that hand to give him clarity to move over, okay? Pick up your hand. There, release. Good. And now drive him around. Good. Remember to point first and then drive if you need to. Very good. Outstanding. Good job. Good. Okay. Point to your right, angle that way. Pick up your left hand, push him through. There, good. Then drive him forward and around. Awesome. Very nice. Good job. Good job holding your feet, not walking backwards. Love it. Very good. Outstanding. That was, that was beautiful. All right, let's draw him back in again. Yep, keep going back. Back. Get some energy. Give him some belief. There you go. Good. Good. Don't pick up your hand from the beginning. Start to drive. And then as you start to break over where he's not coming, then pick up your hand, right? So it's like you're going to come through, you're going to point, and on this side is where you're going to pick up your hand. You're going to say, hey, get over there. Make sense? Because if you start with it up, he's kind of going to be dull to it. It's not going to mean anything. But if you come through and it's like, whoa, that comes out of there, he's more likely to respond to it. Yeah, exactly.